Hello, sports fans, and welcome to this live streaming event. It's a presentation of Table Rock Sports Production. It's in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Terry Ross coming to you live from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And today it features the Nelson, I want to say, and I won't, Hawks, because I would have had it wrong. The Nelson Hawks coming to take on the North Medford Black Tornado. It's the game for third place in the Abby's Christmas tournament, concluding today. We'll have one more for you on Table Rock Sports a little bit later, and that'll be the championship game. Our sponsors are the ones that keep these events free for fans to enjoy. It would be good if you'd let them know that you appreciate their support. You can also help Table Rock Sports out a bit. You just go to the YouTube channel, search Table Rock Sports, hit the subscribe button, and that would be a wonderful thing. If you've already done that, we give you a hearty thank you. When we return here shortly, we'll have the Bills Glass Coaches Corner. We'll take a look at what both of these teams have done so far to get here. That's next on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to LetUsFightForYou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to LetUsFightForYou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Welcome back to the Bills Glass Coaches Corner, just in front of Nelson and North Medford, getting ready to go. Bills Glass, they've been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. The Nelson Hawks come into this ball game having lost last night 60-57 to the South Medford Panthers. Both of these ball clubs suffered heartbreak last night, losing really tough games, but they Hawks lost that one 60-57. And the first day of play, they defeated Ashland by a count of 47-42. So they got here. They're now 3-5 on the year, and it's been a bit of a struggle. And you talked to Coach Alex Edwards, and he was kind of hoping that the team would pick it up a little bit last night, but it wasn't happening for them as they walked away losing to South Medford. Meanwhile, North Medford fell to 1-8 after last night's ball game. They too lost a tough one after having their first game against Red Bluff canceled. The Red Bluff team Spartans were unable to get here this year after making a bit of a commitment to do so. But they North Medford Black Tornado lost in overtime 59-56. And I don't think I even have to go talk to Coach Scott Blankenhorn tonight or this morning to find out what he was thinking about that. He's hoping that his team learns to finish those games. Every game is getting closer for the young Black Tornado. It just hasn't translated into wins yet, but they're starting to play each team closer, and they need to just figure out how, when you get down to the final minutes, do you win this thing? And so far, that just hasn't worked out that well for them this year, but they're going to try it again and hopefully feeling a little bit better. They've been fighting this flu bug that everybody's been fighting. So hopefully they feel a little bit better today. They looked pretty good last night in terms of their ability to play ball, considering that they do have some issues like that. When we return, we should have time be at the starting lineups for you That'll be right after this on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
Any phone you want.
Anyone I want?
Any phone you want.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
I welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. They have 7 locations to serve you. It's on TableRockSports.net. So this is the third place game. This is the Abby's tournament concluding ball games today. The championship will start right after this one. They think at about 5:15. We're going to give a fine applause to Abby's Pizza, who sponsors this. They put up quite a bit of the money to make this happen. Here we go. We'll just take them in numerical order here. Gabriel Townsend, a senior. They're going to have another senior forward, C.J. Boren. He had quite the night last night, but just couldn't pull it off for his team. Sam Lewis, a junior. Reed Gray, a senior. And Reed Gray had a good night. He really got the team going when he came in there for a while. And closing it out is Vanden Hurd, a senior. Meanwhile, for North Medford, they will start 6'1" senior Ty Carpenter, 6'3" junior Houston Klug. I didn't see him there for a moment on the bench. That's what the hesitation was. 5'10" senior Davis Carr. They will start, excuse me here for a moment. One of these days my voice is going to work right. I just feel it. They're going to also have 5'11" junior Andrew Plankenhorn out there and 6'8" senior Owen Scott. So there you have it. We have Carpenter, Klug, Carr, Plankenhorn, Scott out there for North Medford. Hurd will step in and jump it with Scott. Scott is listed at 6'8". Hurd looks like he's just about that tall. There isn't too much difference in height between them. Nelson doesn't list the height, although they look like a very tall team. I'm not sure about that. So let's get rid of this so you can't see. There we go. Hope you see the ball game just a little bit better. Here North Medford has it right now. Carpenter has it in his hands. Plankenhorn. He'll take the baseline, trying to bounce it off to Scott, taken away. Gray has it in his hands. Fire it ahead quickly, lay it in. Bourne. And just like that, Nelson is out on top. Somebody's going to have to keep track of Bourne. Here's Carr for three. Yes. Bourne one more time. Starts a drive, turn, can't get a shot off this time. Back out to Gray. He'll redo it. Townsend. He'll bring it to the foul line, into the lane, pop it off to Hurd. Hurd will lay it in. Blankenhorn finally getting it into the forecourt. Give it off to Carr for another three. That one's going to be off the rim. No good. Out of bounds. Like I say, Townsend touched it last. Not so sure that Townsend agrees with that, but that's the way it goes. Popped away, foul. It's going to be on Townsend. That's the first team foul on on Nelson. Carr holds on, gives it to Blankenhorn, who will take it into the lane, trying to get it off one more time. Scott taken away again by Hurd. Here comes Boren. Boren flying into the forecourt. Stop, can't get a shot off. Into the corner goes to Gray for three. He's way off the mark. Scott will grab that rebound. 5:50 to go, first period. A 1-point lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard for Nelson. Scott going up, foul. It's on Hurd. Two team fouls on Nelson. There's one. That'll tie it up with 5:40 to go, first period. In and out there. Putting it up, no good. Hurd will grab the rebound. That doesn't go. And fighting over it, Scott will finally come out of there with it. Lewis had the initial shot for Nelson. Carpenter goes up, knocked out of his hands. They're going to say that goes off of Bourne. Klug from the, nope. Thought he was going to put up a shot, but instead he tried to get it to Scott, and way over Owen Scott's head. Both teams struggling to get into a bit of a shooting rhythm here. There's Lewis again. Three, yes. So there's Lewis for three. Blankenhorn will put it up. No good. Hurd with a rebound. Firing out ahead quickly to Bourne. Stripped from behind by Klug. Bourne didn't even see him coming that time. Coming in for North Medford is Corbin Young and Miguel Torres. On the inbound, Hurd puts it in. So with 4:35 to go on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Nelson beginning to move. Out just a little bit here. Now a 5-point lead. Cross-courted, losing it temporarily was Carr, getting it back down to Klug, and then to try to get it inside, taken away. Nelson thought about going deep. Bourne had it there, but instead he'll give it right back to Gray. Nolan Kelly getting ready to check in for North Medford. Bourne has it. Turn, spinning, twisting, putting it up. No good. Klug with the rebound. Taken away by Bourne. Bourne back up again. Again, no good. Hurd has it. He'll put it up. It stays right on the rim. And everybody's looking at that one. There you go. Corbin Young jumps up there and knocks it off the rim. Coming in for Nelson, everybody is Womack. Everybody just standing there looking at that ball. Townsend inbounds it and then gets it right back. Gray around to Lewis now. Lewis almost loses it. Back to Bourne. Off to Gray. Gray can't get a three off quickly enough. But he'll drive. Popping out to Townsend. Townsend over to Lewis for three. Straight away. No. Kelly with the rebound. And it comes to Torres. Kelly has it. Trying to get it to Young. Popped off of his hand. The Hawks will bring it into the forecourt. Lewis with it in his hands. He'll drive. He'll put it up off the glass. That doesn't go. Torres will grab the rebound. We're down to 3 minutes to go. As I say, neither team able to really get the shooting streak going right now. Carpenter sets for a three. No! And Townsend takes the ball down for Nelson. Ahead to Bourne. Bourne all the way to the hoop. Put it in. He's scoring a little early. Usually waits till the second half and then lights everybody up. Seven-point lead right now for the Hawks. Torres. To Carr. Nope. Foul. It's on Gray. Third team foul for Nelson. None so far for North Medford, as you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Torres up, off the glass, yes. So Torres gets the Black Tornado a couple more. Here comes Womack, getting it around to Lewis, into Hurd. Hurd puts it up and in. Hurd's got 6 on the night. With a minute 40 to go. North Medford trying to figure out how to get back in this one, and they drop it out of bounds again. Klug will come in for Carpenter. Well, a minute 37 to go in the quarter. Nelson has a 7-point lead. Mostly just feeding it down low. There, Gray blowing by everybody and laying it in. Almost stolen away by Womack. A three. No, that's going to be out back iron. Lewis will get it ahead to Lewis. And no, that one doesn't go. Klug brings it in. Here's Torres. One bounce. Three. Yes. "45 seconds. Gray with it. A long three. No. Torres is going to grab that. That one was by Womack. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Klug back around to Torres. All kinds of instructions being shouted out by both benches down below us. Torres. You have to get going here. 10 seconds. Klug has it. Torres has it in the lane. He goes up. He's rejected by Hurd. Grabbed by Young underneath. Young goes up. He's fouled with .9. It's on Hurd. And a couple coming up for Young. He'll get one of them. And the next one finds its way in, and that'll be the end of the quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, as you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Nelson has the lead over North Medford, 15-10. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day. It's on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. On TableRockSports.net, there's Torres for three. It doesn't go. Townsend grabs a rebound. You can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, we adjusted it. We forgot to put the last point up. It's a 15-11 ball game. Here's a three by Nelson. Yes! Shemiski gets a three. Young to Torres, and they're going to throw that out of bounds. Oh, too far for Kelly to catch up with that one. So Shemiski into the game. Elias Shemiski. And comes in and hits a three. Townsend around to Womack. And there'll be a foul. The foul is on Torres. That'll be the first on the Black Tornado, and that could be fairly important here later in the quarter because Nelson has 4 fouls already. Townsend popping back out to Boren for three. He's a little short on that one. Blankenhorn going for the rebound. And the foul is on Miller. Fouls are piling up for the Hawks. Hopefully North Medford can hit some foul shots. Around to Kelly. Kelly can't stop. Get a shot off. Carpenter, Blankenhorn. Stripped. Fire it ahead, traveled. Miller had it in his hands, fired it down court to a wide open Womack. Unfortunately, He took about 2 or 3 steps to do it without dribbling or anything else. 6:20 to go. There's going to be a travel also. This one on Curtis. Oh, Nelson will get the ball back. Shemiski will inbound it to Townsend. Townsend will put it up. It'll skim the rim. No good. Blankenhorn will rescue it. Thought about going to Kelly. He'll stop and put it up in the lane. It goes way up high. No, Boren. But right there is Young to grab it and put it back in for North Medford. We have timeout. Nope, we got substitutions. Sorry, I thought somebody yelled they wanted a timeout, but they're just substituting like crazy for Nelson right now. Boren on the bench holding his hand. Townsend will bring it up. Shemiski can't get that one off. Going to be no, he got it back. No, he didn't. Couldn't save it. Curtis got in the way of that one, and Shemiski tried to get it down, but he wasn't able to do so. Once again here with 5:25 to go, both teams in this quarter struggling to get anything going. Scoring-wise, there's Kelly with a little jumper. His first points of the night. That closes the gap to 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. In low to Hurd, and Hurd will just lay it in. Scott with it way out high, though. 3-point territory. Get it off to Curtis, who will pop a 3. No, but Scott will grab the rebound. Back out to Curtis, set it up. There's a Klug with it. Klug all the way to the hoop, but Hurd takes care of that. He forced that one way up high and then grabbed the rebound. Townsend will walk it into the forecourt. Townsend trying to get it to Hurd. Kelly has it on the floor. He'll bounce it out, but Womack's going to pick it up, and right underneath the hoop is Townsend. They're going to call offensive foul. On Scott. It's only the second team foul on the Black Tornado, and we're halfway through the second period, so foul shots are going to be a little hard for Nelson to come by. Lewis with it. Here's Boren back in. Hurd. That's off of Hurd, too. Bounced it into Hurd. He couldn't handle it. Carpenter, Torres, Carr, and Walker all enter the game for North Medford. Torres gets it around to Walker. Walker spinning, twisting, turning, firing it out to Carr for 3. No, it's going to be tipped around and out of bounds. No, saved by Torres. Unfortunately, right to Boren. Boren puts it up. Yes, you can count that. And he is fouled. It's on Walker. That'd be the third now on North Medford and Boren to shoot one, and he's got that. Seven on the afternoon for Boren. Carpenter back out the car. Here's Walker for three. No! Boren has another rebound. Gray will bring it up. Ahead to Boren. Boren taking it right to the hoop. Nope. They're going to have to take it back out. Now they get it under the low to Boren. Boren will scoop it around. 5 for Boren here in this period. 27-15. And Torres with his own nice scoop the other direction. And a foul on Carr. There's a three. Yes. Lewis with another three-pointer. He's got 6. And now what do we have? We've got offensive on Scott. 2 on Scott. Now North Medford with 2:10 to go. They've just about used up all their fouls. Have one more to give without having penalty shots for it. Tipped away. Now got a whistle. They're going to say it's against. No. They're just going to say it's a turnover on Nelson. We're below 2 minutes to go. Torres. Nope, that's going to get knocked away. Yep. Got in amongst some tall timber. So Mann brings it up. Back out to Gray, who handles the ball most of the time for the Hawks. Boren. Turning, twisting, nope. Townsend for 3. In and out. Mann grabs a rebound, gets it to Townsend. Townsend will lay that one in. And now Nelson beginning to run away with it as we approach the 1 minute mark in period 2. I think my clock still says we're in period 1, but don't believe that. We're in period 2. Down below a minute. Got to do something. Walker. Carr for 3. Yes. That's a something right there. 36 seconds to go. Gray with it. So let's see what this foul is on. It's on Torres. That'll be his second. Blankenhorn back into the game. And now North Medford has no more fouls to give without sending Nelson to the foul line. That was the 6th right there. Lewis. Way out. 20 seconds to go. Around to Townsend. Hold on to it. Lewis. You're down to 10. 9. Gonna have to get it moving. Lewis pops it out to Townsend for 3. No! Tipped around. And the half has arrived. So at halftime, here at the North Medford Gymnasium, the John L. Scott scoreboard shows it's a 12-point lead for the Nelson Hawks. We're back with the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. This is the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report, and the new winter recreation guide has been to your mailbox, I would assume by now. It's a gift that always keeps on giving, though, with classes and sports leagues for all. See what's up at PlayMedford.com. So, the Black Tornado just struggled to get the scoring going. Nelson hasn't necessarily been a lot better. Nelson led this one 15-11 at the end of the first period, but then ripped off 17 in the second period to North Medford's 9 to take a 32-20 lead over the Black Tornado. In individual scoring, the Hawks are led by the 9 of C.J. Boren, 6 for Sam Lewis, and there's 8 for Vanden Hurd, as he's just dominated underneath here. Although he had a little bit of foul trouble in the first half and ended up sitting for just a little bit. Elias Shemiski puts in 3. I should also mention Gabriel Townsend with his 4. And Reed Gray adds 2 to that total. Meanwhile, for North Medford, Davis Carr has 6. Miguel Torres is your leading scorer for the Black Tornado. He has 7. Corbin Young has 4. Nolan Kelly 2. And Owen Scott 1. As we look at individual scoring. So the Nelson Hawks looking to take away the third place trophy here in this Abby's Holiday Classic, as we've already had the 4th and 5th place, or the 4th and 6th place trophies decided. LaSalle defeating North Eugene earlier I think that's the way it went. It might have been North Eugene one. I should have wrote that thing down, right? But anyway, it's already been decided between North Eugene and LaSalle Prep. When we come back, we'll have more halftime for you as you're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, where they have 7 locations to serve you on TableRockSports.net. The Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report will continue here, and they would like to invite you to discover all the great classes, field trips, activities, sports leagues that are all coming up. Visit PlayMedford.com to find something for everyone in the family. While we have just a moment here, before we take our final break, we should mention that the North Medford girls are down playing in what's called the West Coast Jamboree down in the Bay Area. And you might want to use the Bay Area a little bit loosely because they have 160 teams playing down there, and they have 20 divisions of 8. Last night, the girls won their game, and I forgot to write that one down because I should have, but they won their ball game last night to move their record to 4-4. Today they're going to take on Sanger High School, the Apaches, who are 7-6. You may be wondering where Sanger is. Sanger, S-A-N-G-E-R, Sanger. Well, it's a little east of Fresno. That's about the best I can help you out. When we come back, it'll be time for the second half tip-off right here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
The days grow long, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
This is Jake. He's a serious cyclist training for his next race. Each morning, Jake takes his bike on the bus to work. By not owning a car, Jake is saving nearly $1,000 a month in gas, car payments, insurance, and repair. The money he saves allows him to participate in the Race for a Cure for breast cancer. With every ride he takes, he's 1 mile closer to crossing the finish line on behalf of his mom. Way to go, Jake.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
The halftime report, along with coverage for tonight, has been brought to you in partnership with PlayMedford.com and the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The Winter Activities Guide is out. Learn more at PlayMedford.com or call the Santos Center at 774-2400 to get started. It's the Abby's Holiday Classic as the Lithia Superstore. Game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular on TableRockSports.net. Nelson begins the third quarter with the ball, and it'll be knocked out of bounds by Carpenter. Trying to get it inside to Boren. I suppose they should be nice to both teams and erase some fouls. What do you think? Boren spinning? No. Hurd tips it, but he can't control it. North Medford will do that. Carr gets it back around to Blankenhorn. There's Scott, three-point territory. Back to Carr. North Medford can't find any penetration. Almost threw that one out of bounds, getting it to Carr. And there's going to be a lot of bumping. Boy, the official looked at the bench. He looked at Torres, and Torres held his hand up. Not saying anything. Not saying anything. Oh, what was the exchange was there, but drew a stare anyway. Into Scott. Now we have a foul. It's going to be on Hurd. That's 3 on Hurd. Well, I can tell you right now, it's going to get a little testy here. Blankenhorn thought about a 3, pulled it down, got it right inside to Carpenter. Carpenter put it up. No. Scott tried to grab the rebound. Foul. It's either on Scott or Hurd. It's on Hurd. That's 4 on Hurd. I'll get Womack into the game and Hurd to the bench. Now the Nelson bench is being warned. That's going to get, what do you got, 5 seconds? Nope. Take it back. Offensive foul. That's 3 on Scott. He'll go to the bench. The big guys are sitting on the bench right now for both teams. 6:44 to go. Hang in there. We should see some sparks before it's over. Here's Gray. He's in the... He was fouled before the shot. That's charged to Davis Carr. We can hardly keep up with the fouls at the moment. 2 of them, though, on both teams right now. Boren, turn, put it in. And there's another foul as Carpenter goes to the floor. Womack. No, 10 is Womack. It's not Boren. And Gray intercepts. He'll get it over to Womack. Womack will put it up off the glass. No, that one doesn't go. Coming out of there with it is Carr. Finally finds his way into the forecourt ahead to Carpenter. Carpenter back out to Carr for the 3. Yes. That'll get Gray. Down in the forecourt, here comes Boren. Boren forces it up, and he's got another one. Boren can be a bit of a load if you're not careful. Corbin Young, no, that one doesn't go. Finally coming out of there with that rebound is Boren. Ahead to Gray, to Womack. Womack drives the baseline, looking for somewhere to go. Out to Gray, Townsend has it. He'll put one up, in and out. Blinkenhorn. Over to Carr for three. Yes! And that will take a timeout there by Nelson, as they've seen just about enough of that. Table Rock Sports says hello to our 2,000 YouTube subscribers. If you would like to join, you go to our Table Rock Sports page at youtube.com. Click on the red subscribe button. That will get you prompts when games go live and help you keep up with all of the action. We have more action for you on TableRockSports.net. Coming up next, it'll be South Medford taking on West Salem. A West Salem team that all of a sudden has figured out how to put the ball in the hoop. Not sure what happened. I talked to the West Salem coach before they played their first game, and he talked about how their struggles in scoring. And not so far, not down here. We're back at it. 4:50 to go, third period. Boren spinning, twisting, putting it up. Doesn't go. Young with the rebound. Carr pushing it ahead to Kelly. Traveled. Ten-point lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard for the Nelson Hawks. Lewis. Gives it back to Womack. Womack up travel. So a lot of empty possessions, as the coaches call them, in this quarter, meaning that you come down and you're not even getting a shot off. Torres to Kelly. That's Carr with it. Klug to Carr. Almost had the three set up for him, but not quite. Kelly with it. Kelly goes in. He's going to lose it off of him. Yep. Womack reached out. It was just enough. It came back and hit Kelly's leg. Out of bounds. Gray with it. Another empty possession for the Black Tornado. This is Lewis to Gray. Back to Lewis for three. The lefty doesn't have that one. Womack will chase it down, though, for the Hawks. He finds the hoop to the basket, and he lays it in. Womack with it. And now it's a 12-point lead at 3:05 mark in the third. Torres. Now they're going to call travel. Womack. Blocking foul on Kelly. Hmm? 25 is Kelly. Get it in the corner to Boren now. Boren backing down, flip it out to Lewis. Over to Gray. Nope, Nelson will have to start all over again. That didn't work out. Here's Lewis. He'll fire a three. And he's off. Goes over the backboard, out of bounds. Torres. Nope. And Townsend with the rebound. 2:10 to go, third period. Gray turning, twisting, he's blocked. Coming out of there with it is Carr. Carr flying into the forecourt. He'll go up, he'll put it up. No good, he's fouled. That's on Lewis. And the first one is no good. Carr missing. Blankenhorn, Curtis into the game for North Medford. Carr with one more. In and out. Townsend with a rebound. Here comes Kelly. He's going to lose it. Nope. They're going to say Townsend touch it last. Coming back into the game is Mann, replacing Townsend. North Medford will inbound it. Blankenhorn bounces it right to Young. Get it around to Carr for a three, and Carr buries it. I don't think that's exactly the way that it was all drawn up, but that's the way it worked out anyway. Carr has 9 here in the quarter, all on three-pointers. Gray around to Bourne. Bourne puts it up. No! Corbin Young grabs the rebound. He gets it ahead to Blankenhorn. Blankenhorn to Carr. Nope, they're going to, lose it. Nope, Carr's going to get it back. No, they'll lose it again. Bourne has it, and there's people all over the floor. The foul is on Young. Four team fouls apiece as we approach 1 minute to go here in the third, and now we're below a minute. Into Bourne. Bourne turning, spinning. No. They're going to call offensive on Bourne. They certainly are. That's the first on Bourne. Kelly to Blankenhorn. Blankenhorn takes it in lane to Carpenter, or to Carr for three. Yes! That is 4 3-pointers for Carpenter in the quarter, as he gets it down to a 6-point lead for the Hawks on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Gray pulling it back out, 20 seconds to go. And he's waiting. All right, here we go with 10. He starts a drive. He'll pop it out to Womack. To Lewis. No, it doesn't go. Bourne grabs a rebound. That one doesn't go. And Knapp will end the quarter. So at the end of 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Nelson 38, North Medford 32 as you listen to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Hit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night right here on TableRockSports.net. We're back for the start of the fourth quarter. Carr scored all of the points for the Black Tornado in that third quarter, all 12 of them, as he hit 4 3-pointers. Now has 18 on the night. There's Townsend for 3. No. Young with another rebound. Curtis had it there for a moment. Blankenhorn into Kelly. And off of Young. Carpenter coming into the game for Young. Nope. Thought he was coming in for Young, but Young stays in. Lewis trying to find some space. Here's Gray for 3. Yes. And with just like that, we've got a 30-second timeout called. That's a quick timeout with 7:02 to go here in period number 4. It's great sponsors that keep the games coming for you. That would include Conger Morris Funeral Directors with a full range of planning and hometown heartfelt help through a difficult process. And also by Travel Medford, Sport Ground, where the West Coast comes to play. So once again, North Medford finds themselves in a tight ball game. The question is, can they get this one pulled out? Blankenhorn finally picking it up, saving a little time for the Black Tornado by doing that. Carr around to Curtis. Carpenter. Here's Blankenhorn for 3. Yes! And so they keep trying to get themselves back into this one. Gray loses it. It's Carr with it. Over to Blankenhorn for 3. No, that one doesn't go. Tipped around. Carr. Nope, I thought he was going to save it to Young, but instead Nelson comes up with it. Townsend. He'll leave it off for Lewis. Lewis. Blocking foul is what they're going to call on Young. Five team fouls apiece now. Scott and Klug back in for the Black Tornado. Bourne got it back to Townsend. Across to Lewis. Lewis will take it all the way. Scoop it. Yes, that one will go. Scott almost losing that one. Blankenhorn setting up for a three, and it's an air ball, and Hurd will just let it go out of bounds. Carpenter missing on that one. 5:42 to go. 43-35. Gray thought about a three. No. To Hurd. Whoa, going to throw it out of bounds. So here comes the Black Tornado, trying to pull themselves back into this. Down by 12 again. Klug to Scott. Carr thought about it. Nope, couldn't quite get the three off though. Scott will give him a pick. Trying to set Carr up. He's hot. There he is. Three. No. Grabbing the rebound is Carpenter, and there will be a foul called. Gray's holding it, looking like he's the guy. It is Reed Gray. Number 2 on Gray. But that's 6 now on Nelson, which is the more important number. Carpenter, or Carr, finding that one partially blocked. Hurd taking it all the way, laying it in. That gets Hurd to double figures for the night. And a 10-point lead. Scott. Giving it. Carpenter blocked. No, foul. That's on Hurd. He's out. Hurd will close out the night with 10 points. More importantly, it's a 1-1 from here on out now for the Black Tornado. This one, I think, is a straight 2. And Carpenter gets number 1 in. And 2. Those are 2 big points for the Black Tornado. Down to Townsend. Townsend can't get it off. Womack around to Gray for 3. Yes! The baseline shot that time by Gray, and there's a foul underneath. That's on Lewis. Blankenhorn at the line. He's good with the first. And not so much the second. Townsend with the rebound. Lewis will drive it, pop it out. Gray's got a 3, too strong. Klug with the rebound for the Black Tornado. And to Blankenhorn. Blankenhorn back out to Carr for a 3. Yes! And that is indeed his 5th three-pointer of the ball game. This looks like it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take one also. on the Lithia Superstore. Game of the day on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
3:38 to go in the ball game. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's a 7-point lead for the Nelson Hawks. And scooping that one home all the way that time was Lewis. Nobody, even from the time he inbounded, stopped him. Here we have a foul. That's on Scott. 4 on Scott. Young will come back in instantly. 3:24 to go. Lewis. Oh, that'll be a foul on Klug. His first. So that gets I got one behind here on my fouls. But it's a 1-and-1 for Lewis, and he'll make the first. And he's got the second. And dropping it out of bounds is Carr. .314 to go. Lewis, stop, downhill drive. There's nowhere to go, so. And we've got a timeout, I believe. It's a full timeout. We'll also take one here as you listen to TableRockSports.net.
Any phone you want. Any one I want? Any phone you want.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It's the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. Nelson looking to get third place. That's Bourne. Doesn't get to go, but he'll tip it in. Oh, Bourne again proving himself to be something to handle. And underneath is Young all by himself. There's nobody around him. Bourne has 15. Boren, I guess it is more with Bourne, but Boren grabbing that rebound is Carpenter 2.5 to go in the ball game. Points needed. No, Carr couldn't handle it. He had a wide open three. Give it to Carr or to Young though, and Young will lay it in. That'll work too. There's a foul. Klug. I'm going to assume that's who it's on. Yeah. That's 2 on Klug. And 8 on North Medford. At the line is Lewis. He'll have the front end of the 1-and-1. He's up to 13, make it another one. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. He's up to 14 in the ball game. Here's Gray taking the pass away. He'll slow it up, though, as we get to the 2-minute mark. There's a 3. Womack didn't take it. And there was nobody close to him. But he pulled it back out. As they're going to try a weave and see how much time they can run off the clock. Foul on Carr. Torres and Curtis back into the game at the 1:47 mark. On the line is Gray for a 1-and-1. Misses the front end. Scramble for the ball on the floor. It goes. Boren has it. Has it again. Lost it. Curtis has it. Lost it. Womack has it. Down to Townsend. Townsend bounces it off. No! And Townsend goes up. Boren had the first shot. Missed it. Townsend grabbed the rebound. He's fouled on the way back up, and this foul is going to go against Young. 3 on Young. Townsend at the line. Nope. That was the 10th foul, and he did get the second one. Torres, yes. And now we're playing fast. Townsend's going to lay it in. Torres coming down the other way quickly. Traveled. A minute 3 to go. Now you're at below a minute. 12-point lead for the Hawks. Gray loses it. Here comes Carr the other way, and it's punched out of bounds from behind. North Medford will retain possession. 49 seconds to go. Torres in the lane, popped it off to Young, and Young will lay it in. And I think that was going to count, and he's fouled to boot. A foul is to Boren. Young at the line for 1. And it doesn't go. Townsend, I'll pop it ahead to Womack. Womack. Well, he finds a hole to the basket, so he just takes that little bit of a lane and lays it in. 25 seconds. Curtis to Young, back to Curtis, to Torres for three. Yes! So that'll get a little bit closer. But you don't have any fouls to give now. Torres takes it away. He'll fire another three. Yes! Nope, they're going to say it's a 2. And that will be the ball game. So, it's a final here at the North Medford Gymnasium. And, well, it didn't work out half as well as I was hoping. But it's the final here on the John L. Scott scoreboard. And Nelson will take third place in this tournament, winning this one 61-54 over the North Medford Black Tornado. We'll be back with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission postgame show right after this on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
And we welcome you back to the Southern Oregon Sports Commission post-game show. I'm just trying to do some quick math here and see how good my math is. Someday it's a little suspect. So Nelson wins this one 61-54 over North Medford. The Nelson Hawks were led by the 14 of Sam Lewis, and actually they had 15 for C.J. Boren, as Boren just kind of bulldozed his way around there in the first half. He had 13 points in the first half, but he had absolutely only 2 in the second half. Meanwhile, Davis Carr led North Medford with 21, also in double figures with 14 was Miguel Torres, and that's really the only double figure scorers we have. Oh, I take that back. Corbin Young got there. He had 10. So those are your double figure scores for North Medford. So North Medford falls to 1-9 on the season. We won't see them again until January the 6th, when they will take on Lake Ridge here on their home floor. And then they'll start conference play with Grants Pass coming to town on the 10th of January. So everybody will take a little time off here to get themselves reorganized. Meanwhile, the Nelson Hawks move up to 4-5 on the year. Their next ball game is going to be on the 3rd. They don't get a whole lot of rest, as they will take on West Lynn. And then a couple days later on the 5th, they're going to take on Lake Oswego. So that's the way things look here from the North Medford Gymnasium. What we have coming up next is South Medford. We'd like to thank you for watching today's event. Live streaming event from North Medford High School. We'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. The next Table Rock Sports production is in just a few minutes, just about 20 of them or so, as it'll be South Medford taking on West Salem for the championship of this Abby's Holiday Classic. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard: Nelson 61, North Medford 54. This has been a special presentation at Table Rock Sports. The executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching. Good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.